सबसे आगे थे ईश्वर आकाश दुनिया बना दिया के धन्यवाद दिया से यदि आज इंस्टॉलेशन प्रोग्राम थे किमान मानू वर्किंग कमिटी लीडर्स मेंबर्स civil society organizations pra kiman aise NGOs pra student leaders media fraternity our church workers damor chodo kiman aise working committee on behalf pra sab ke welcome kora ase aro akha se ishor hi ajila program bhal hoba dibo
Manugia di lugon ni ay gina magalas na may karasi. Again, so manu pratna berbo isor bray leaders can get anointed berbo Holy Spirit la power that kita gibo dibo. Aro isor la wisdom, isor la power. Magana leaders kita gina. That can bray naga manugia lead lugon ni isor la blessing that kita gibo dibo. Ito bray Bible day sa inyo do. Prabhu Jisu pran leaders king ke ekta kotha kuadro do. Matthew chapter 20 verse 26 aro 28 ke Prabhu Jisu Prabhu ise. Junto mano apne na beast ke damor hole mona se. Taken सबसे पहला सर्व हुई mina Prabhu Jisu Prabhu ise. Ito bray tu Prabhu Jisu la सबसे damor kamana se. Ito bray Mark chapter 10 verse 45 ke Jisu Prabhu kuadro do. For even the Son of Man did not come to serve, but to serve and give his life for many. Ito bray, leaders can garni, pratna go. Ito leaders can garni, pratna go re. Yati ang Bible de sa ito. Psalms number 45 verse 7 de ko ase. Anointing for national leadership service. For your righteousness, you love righteousness and you hate wickedness. Therefore, God, who anoints you with the oil of gladness, more than you complain. Ito which say, 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 3 says, Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed David in the midst of his brothers, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day onward. Ito which say, 1 King chapter 1 verse 13 says, Zodok the priest took a horn of oil, with the tabernacle and anointed Solomon, and they blew they blow all the people and say, "Long live King." Ito siya. 1 King chapter 16 verse 15, 16 sa nito. Is Elijah the prophet was commanded by the Lord to anoint Hazael and the king over Syria, and anoint Jehu the son of Nimshi as king over Israel, and anointed Elisha the son of Shaphat as prophet in the place to him. Mag-inso ba niya mga leaders kay Garni Pratang today? Itu sampai dia Pratna gura से इso अपनी बड़ा जून तो भी leaders के लिए अपनी बड़ा choose करी से इso आज ला दिन दे इso जून तो काम निम्दे national service करने अपनी बड़ा leaders के choose करी से itu काम निम्दे इso आज ला दिन दे Pratna गुरी ने set apart कर दिया से इso अपना power आगे जबल कर दिबी अपना presence आगे जबल कर दिबी Holy Spirit presence जबल कर दिबी wisdom दिबी knowledge दिबी इso सब situation दिबी इso जिसु के लोग ना नगा मालूम लीड प्रोग्राम नेमने अपने पर मदद करेंगे आज ला दिन दे प्रार्थना करेंगे अपना सर्वेंट के अपना हाथ रखेंगे से अपना फेस खुदाई दिन अपना बच्चा के शाइन होले कर दिबी ना प्रभु जिसु नाम ब्रेक समय दे प्रार्थना करेंगे इतो नेशनल सर्विस करने consecration consecrate करेंगे प्रार्थना करेंगे से आमीन
सबसे आगे दे ईश्वर का नाम हो जाए Jadi, working committee NNPG, leader kan, member kan, civil society kan, jadi interest leader kan, atau jadi keman high-ranking official, high-ranking authority, keman akhirnya se, सब लोग salam channel dia sih. Kalau bisi komplain mohon oleh be, kami kau pernah dapat bisi manusia cari kita se. Aceh, amar ko waktu komite NNPG laga campaign hari ini se. Kam kopi ini se, besi khusi besi, ayo camps dia se. ईश्वर लगा अपना होपो बारे मन मिलाए ना मन तांगन होए ना नागा तादी ना अकेले जाबरे उड़ेबो हमें भी मन दागो ऐसे लाश तादी बो अब ना खाने एकदम निशा मोटम टीपे इतना अमाkan किस्म लगा पार्टी फिक्सन विशेष है कोपरे भी सोलम नाका आगे ने गवर्नमेंट इंडिया तो हमची नाका लोग सोलम इन्हें क्या जाती है से और भी हमें तो खेती को ये शास्त्र है कौन है प्रेसी को डालने बिजनेस को आता है अमाहर निशान लाइफ कितना आलो कोई मसाम इसी खान पड़ाए कांटा बोले कोती नागा पापे खान पड़ा अमाहर भी यकीन मिला दी और भी इंडिया में होले इनका नौज ना आगे इतनी तो कुछ वो अमाहर खेता मांसों पावरे गाने नागा मनो टुकड़ा भाग कोई के ना खावले युद्ध आगे जो मांसों तो खेता लो अमा हनी खेता मांसों नबाला अकेले अमी खेल लोगों अमी हर लोगों अमी माथा लोगों चोटी ने तो किन का इधर लो न होए अमी पूछी बड़े बाला दो इधर का नागा मने सब Chana mano, public leader, Maggie Mota, so Pari, the Mamso, again, Tori. Ito kani abahan lagat. Hapna nakamano lagat na pagtatak ikilo ko. Take para mo bilagna. Ake jabo. Civil society kan holibe, angels kan holibe, Khair kan holibe. Monta tikna. Monta ko tikna Ake di cabe, patana kreatif, bergerak kami kata berai itu, jangan biasa. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank God for giving me this opportunity and to be in the midst of you all. Moments like this are very rare when we all get together. And I have a very strong faith and belief that this must be a plan of God and plan with a purpose so that we all can come together and move forward. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank the leaders of the working committee and the members of the working committee and NNPG for giving me this wonderful opportunity to shoulder the responsibility as a working convener. And I would like to ensure all our Naga men and women, intellectuals and leaders, civil society organizations, that I will put on all my efforts to the best of my ability for the good and welfare of the Naga people. I also have full faith and confidence in the veteran leader who has been selected as the convener of the working committee and NPG, that we will be able to overcome all our shortcomings and succeed in our objective. Friends, unfortunately, as our convener has already mentioned, that today actually we are really once again we are in a crossroad. Okay? But we must know that we and we alone can help ourselves. We should not expect others to come to our rescue. General Aung San, who was instrumental in the liberation of Burma, said, I'll just quote, "We cannot bank our hopes on possibilities. We must put our trust in ourselves, in our capabilities and efforts and strength and preparation, not only for our success, but even to avoid our own defeat. Therefore, it is important for us to retrospect where we have went wrong, so that corrective measures can be taken. We have to work hard and believe in ourselves that we can come together and resolve the matter once and for all. We should also not fall into the trap of certain people who are engaged in accumulation of wealth, because they are looking at this Naga political movement as an opportunity and not as a duty and responsibility. One of the renowned preacher, probably sometime around 4th or 5th century, his name was Saint Augustine. He is also known as the father of Latin churches. He said, pray as though everything depends on God, but work as though everything depends on you. We have to work. Unless if we work, unless if we engage in ourselves, unless if we put effort, no results will come out. The differences among us has taken a huge toll on our people, far and wide, irrespective of people, clan, tribe, area. Not to talk about the Nagas in Eastern Nagaland. The situation there, they are really in a very bad shape. So also the Nagas in Southern Nagaland. Today, that area which is under Arunachal Pradesh, the 3 districts in Arunachal Pradesh, where from I come, the situation here is equally bad, equally pathetic. So also is the situation in, the southern Nagaland. My area is northern Nagaland. Even there the situation is grim. And I don't think there is any difference here in Nagaland as well. That means we are all suffering. We are all suffering. Although we have managed to stop violence by the grace of God and through the active support of the Forum for Naga Reconciliation, but there is no marked change in the sufferings of the people. I believe time has come for us to seriously ponder to bring an end to these sufferings. And for this, it is important that we have the right understanding of the issue and identify the fault line. And secondly, our intention should be clear. Our intention should also be pure. Dr. Martin Luther has said, where the means we seek should also be as pure as the ends. We keep on talking about Nagaland for Christ. But at the same time, we equally also engage in forceful collections, extortion, this and that, and all other deceit means. Is it not a contradictory to our slogan? The third important thing is to give right efforts. Friends, we may be giving the best of our efforts, but if those efforts are not put, if we fail to put those efforts correctly, it may not lead us to a desired results. We are deeply concerned about the future of our people, and therefore, let us put our hearts, our minds, and soul together and prayerfully ask for God's divine intervention. And also at the same time, let us put all efforts to come to a common understanding. I, in my capacity as a working convener, will be always ever ready to sacrifice my time, my energy, my resources, whenever and wherever it is needed. And I once again seek your support and cooperation at all times. Otherwise, history will have to record. Please listen carefully. History will have to record that the greatest tragedy of this period of social transition was not the strident clamor of the bad people, but the appalling silence of the good people. So once again, I appeal to all my brothers and sisters that we cannot remain silent and let the suffering continue. In the end, I would like to wind up my speech by quoting Henry Ford, who said, coming together is the beginning. As today we have come together, this is the beginning. But we also have to keep it together. Only if we keep it together, then only we will be progressing. And lastly, it says, coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. And therefore, I invite all the Naga people, men and women, leaders, intellectuals, civil society organizations, that we should all come together and try to resolve the issue. Thank you so much. God bless all. Kugnalim.
blessing involved role in the program itu political dialogue issue role taganai bhalwa patana police isro amikan deso ani demo begina amikan pela referent ke issue thanks our respect dia se amikan working committee leaders kan aro alak organization leaders kan kun aingen amikan blessing de bilai bila aisha so ke respect dia se one isna amikan Fishi, Naga struggle through more than 7-8 decades of Yasha. It amikam clarity not Hakigana. Here I started where I say to clarity not Hakigana come Brakan be Bishi action. Choco Muko Gam Tebi, amikam opposition to Ahitake. To amikam Naglim for Christ, amikam Lava, Matitu, Jusun Mide, we're gonna come for Satan to Gio, amikam guess who could not have itu Satan pra itu ke Amerikan ke soal hilawan ini tu lomba itu tu kaum tu kerasa bahal beroleh jauh lebih opposition tu thaki ko. Itu Amerikan kita bi Israel logo itu biarkan tu hatai TV boleh laga partner tu program nak baru mulai laga understanding deh. Kita mari itu dunia kotor mahal tu bahal awak biar tu laga itu thaki boleh asyik. Amerikan ka partner boleh laga mulai laga understanding hesap dia tu pun tu misa ase, pun tu deception ase, itu tu expose berdiri. Let us not be swayed away by lies and deception. Amerikan usaha naga nimite, usaha jisi nimite kam kurakan ke biar pra, misa pra Amerikan ke modugabi, koi kena partner boleh hi balas ni. Koi kena Amerikan isro pra ahi kena biar kan sob hatai di kena kali bahali rakhi dimon ki, kau tu itu dunia tu impractical asne ki. Aro Amerikan naga life tu. There is nothing permanent in life. The life itself is transient. The leaders come, the leaders go. Although the position may remain, the chair may remain. The position, the leadership, it is an opportunity to serve. Amikan manutu kita murubo, kita hiwo, kita jawo inika dunia laga nimhi ase. Share our leadership to inika time to time leadership change correct. Amikan itu leadership, itu position to Manu ke serve grow limited, jisi ke serve grow limited itu Amerikan ke opportunity dia lagas. Itu pra as a leader, as the one occupying the chair or the position, how much can we give? How much can we sacrifice? Apni leader gura, ami leader gura, apni chair de boya, apni position de boya. Ami kiman dibo parbo, ami kiman sacrifice gura parbo. Rather than trying to exit. Rather than trying to take, rather than trying to receive. Itu pra Amerikan laga nagas pra lebih. Kiman manu pra opposition thaki kena. Noile alat forces pra Amerikan ke disappoint kurole, Amerikan ke discourage kurole, Amerikan ke choto bana bole ini ka everyday struggle ase, everyday challenge ase. We are not fighting against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces, spiritual realm in the heavenly places. Amerikan khali mamso. खाली माउंसे के पॉलिटिक्स के नोए ओले भी अमेरिकन सुपरा के नो देखा लगा फोर्सेस भी शिलो को खेलिया से इतु प्रा मानु प्रा स्पेशल तो evil forces प्रा अमेरिकन के छोटो बनाई के लगा थाकी से ओले भी अमेरिकन ही की ते खरा भरा से इतु इसरो लगा मंजूर प्रा से ना निजर के सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन थाकी के ना अमेरिकन वीडियो मिशिना 300 without sword and weapons, you go no chalaigena, torch truck, laser, garigena, 300 soldier bra, more than 185,000 Midianites can get defeat Granishna. If we are to compare ourselves to the Indian mighty forces, we are nothing. Ekdin braga American get chapai go bare. Well, let us not rely on the strength of human. Let us not rely on the understanding or the wisdom of the human being. Well, let us rely on the strength, on the wisdom of God. Ini ka burgen Amerikan jashe boleh tu Amerikan tu baru lagi. Biarkan gerakan spirit mathaga, boleh bi evil spirit pragai gera. Idol worshipper kan kepi commit burgen atai kan laga Iswar ke wangi ke kam boleh tu success boleh tu. To we ourselves as a soldier of Christ. Amerikan lagi for Christ laga itu. Usah prabi buji kena Isro laga strength mangi kena kam burse boleh tu universal God, the God of truth, the God of the Spirit. Itu prabi kita kami kan kena carone ki, koi kena ami jalan ini dia, koi kena ani muncul kepi ini ka koi kena ami kan itu sharing bro parase. Aromai ekta aroi bika bata boleh mong thaka tu. I think the answer might be right in front of us, but all along for the last 70, 80 years, we have been evading ourselves from that answer. We have all along been full of ourselves. In 178 years, why have we all along been missing the opportunity to resolve this issue? Because all along, we have all been full of ourselves. Nijor kehi bagna kure, nijor lagai bagna kure, hodai nijor limite, abi tu la pasin na, abi tu bawal asin na, hodai sob leader kura, sipai tak tani keno, hodai nijor limite. Iniga bagna, iniga kam kure ahija kura, American 70, 80 years to American West Edge to nowhere. It's a training for all of us. जिससे लगा एकता नेशन बनावा पासे we will need lot of commitment and sacrifice led by the leaders. Itu pra Amikan mon milike na ईश्वर है Amikan लगा answer आसे through भी Amikan लगा answer आसे Amikan लगा reverend pra कहा निशना compassion, love, humility, forgiveness. Itu Amikan itu लगा quality Amikan imbue kruwa parige na Amikan mon milike na काम kurse answer दे एकदम उसर दे थकिशने की निजोर लोगों थकिशने की itu pra कि man in this very trying and challenging times, Biafra pura chapawale pura kushis pura lagate. Let us feel honored to be a part of this struggle where we have been given on us the responsibility of not only glorifying Christ, but to save our people and to secure the future of our people. I think we have been the most privileged people to be a part of this struggle. Therefore, despite all the Kimam Amikan Laga no Kuncha Laga Koi Takilebi, Amikan to itu hi opportunity ase koi gena usa nijor laga weakness to ki ase to identify koi gena Amikan bi hodai nijor laga right no gena alak laga right pi alak khan pra kwa laga pi honi sai gena oh ami eklam heto ami eklam pra to no parbo to dosra pi mili gena dosra laga right pi dosra laga suffering pi dosra laga longing pi ki ase Amikan accommodative spirit thaki gena ekjon mili gena Isor logo hi Christ laga principle de best koi gena kam kore ake jaise koi to Isor biji hole pi Amikan laga naga manu Amikan leaders kan nada laga future ki Isor pra bachai di hone ki nohle to Amikan alat rasta to option tu na thake de ki koi gena sob aha kan ge itu time koi di gena aro wa nisina Amikan ki pura barbo keman kunjur manu hole pi Amikan laga trust to we will try our best collectively to fulfill the aspiration of our people through our sincere hard work. Ito pra Amikan mon bili ka kam kore ake jawo ko gina kushi pra kai mili jase. Thank you so much.
Of course, right from 21st April 2024 last year, we had to have a very bad time. Every single meeting we had a very tough conversation and debate. Because our board had been already signed right after impeachment of one time Atokirons Organization Unification, Mr. NNPG. From day one, we tried our best to bring everything into total understanding and reconciliation. That's how we have taken almost 12 months' time, hoping that Mr. NNPG may come to the understanding. In fact, we have delayed for almost more than 10 months, waiting him. As a human being, we have differences among us. But ultimately, all the NNPG feel that there should be a leader. He has been in peace from his own organization, not only as Atokelos, but also as convener. So we cannot put him as a convener here. Therefore, we have decided to offer him the position of advisor, thinking that he would come and lead us again. But there was no good response from our leader side, and another NNPG floated. Few months ago, one Nagaland minister said 28 political group. This 28 political groups should come together and help us. Sometimes I feel annoyed, and I really hate myself. I am not hypocrite. I had several discussions with my wife that should I resign from this movement? Should I resign as president of one group? But again, I thought, who will replace me? I can be minister, I can be KO president, I can be ENU president, I can be anybody, NGO leader. But none of them can be me. They can take my place, but they cannot be me. That's how sometimes I have decided to quit this position. Ultimately, I have decided, no, I should wait for a friend to understand the ground reality. I feel ashamed to be freedom fighter. I really hate me because of the situation. One leader said, 2 states, while Naga freedom fighters, Naga army visited some villages. The villagers have saluted them, prepare meal, have a good prayer, respect and honor. Decide if any of the group visit any village, you will never see any respect and honor. Simply curse. The curse of the people happened. Our own cursing. The cursing of the Naga national leaders who have keep on creating the floating mob. There was a time when only 2 NSN exists. NSN IM and NSN K. Of course, NNC Federal also existed. The people had a big hope, thinking something might happen, something would happen. But when the peace, the environment and peace arrived, we feel secure and keep on creating faction after faction, faction after faction, fearing nobody. So our respect and honor all come down. No. I want to thank the leaders of different civil society, the student body, for your participation in this program from wide and far. And we also thank Odia students for your very sweet singing song of Naga Anthem. We have made a friend. Without you, program will not be a complete one. On behalf of NNPG, I want to thank our Reverend Dr. Sidili for wonderful consecration program and inside message of God. Thank you so much, Mr. Zimo Piron, sir, who is also the Secretary of NNPG, that you have led this program to the end. As I told you, right from 21st April last year, we had a very bad time. But I said, we have two brave guys, Mr. Pitaka Naga, Tatu Piron, sir, and Mr. Isak Sumi Tatogoros. These two gentlemen have carried out all our responsibilities. These two gentlemen have given their, not only their time, but their resources. That's how we have fared on them. As one of our general has spoken, that I think probably about 50 years, 51, 2 years, he has spent his prime time, prime life for the nation. He become old. And many of the student leaders, you might have not attended even 40 years, but our leaders have spent 52 years in national service. We have so many qualified, educated people among NNPG, but we thought, no, we have our senior leader. She should be met as a God. Not that he is qualified, not that he is handsome and tall, but we should make him a leader. We have made him our God. At the same time, we have some hope that he alone cannot meet. Because there will be so many confrontations from enemies, particularly Indian side. So there should be someone who should assist them. So we have found two very young energetic leaders to Atopilons to NNPG Fidelity Group. So, Mr. Peter Gavnaga and Mr. Isaac Sumi, Atopilons said, I really thank two of you that you again further sacrifice your time after spending almost 10 years for nothing. Only for criticism, condemnation, insult, you moved around from place to place. But this time, when NNPG have decided that you too should assist our leader, you do agree that you will spend not only time, but also this. On behalf of NNPG, I thank two of you. Our leader, yes, he is one of the senior most leaders, but he may not know everything, he may not see everything, but we hope two of you can lead him. But my request to the leaders, not only to the Honorable Atul Kiloses, his Excellency the President, and Honorable Kiloses and Nagarni, we should come down. We should humble ourselves. I feel I am the less among all people. I respect everybody because I have seen everyone bigger than me, taller than me, much more civilized than me. So I feel myself the less human. We can win the heart of other people only by humble and kind. At least we surrender some total of our respect, honor, and authority. I don't think nobody will welcome us. We should become smaller than the other leaders. We have shown affection. It was 28, but a few days ago, 2 more growth programs. 30. I wish all the 30 groups would come to, and we should speak one voice. We should stand for only one cause. We have no history. We have no individual history. We have only one history, that is Nepalese. I'm very happy that all of you patiently sit here for almost more than 2 hours. So, as one of the NNPG leaders, I wish you should understand the agreed position signed by NNPG. Though NNPG have been again divided into two, we have only one paper, agreed position already signed. And that is the only practical document. Without ignoring our political and historical right of 1929 Simon Commission Memorandum, 1947-14 August Naga Independence Declaration, and 16 May of Naga plebiscite. Therefore, my friend, my sharing stop here. I wish all of us should stand together to bring all Naga into one platform. Thank you so much. Abraham